Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Power BI Tricks and Stuff. My name is Alexander. I'm a full-time BI developer and Power BI super user in Microsoft Fabric community. I run this channel and its more popular Russian version. See the link in the description if you happen to speak Russian. In today's video I'm going to take a good look at DAX through the prism of SQL. I hope this video may be useful for those of you who are more or less fluent in SQL and want to get better in DAX, but maybe it will work in the other way too. So, are you ready? If yes, let's travel to the desktop of my computer. You will hear my voice in real time and see my actions on the screen in the fast forward mode for the sake of brevity and dynamics. The left half of my screen today contains SQL Server Management Studio, the right one Power BI Desktop. Power BI has an option to load a training dataset, so we will use it today. The same dataset earlier I have uploaded to a SQL table. Usually I share dashboards I use in my videos, but today, as there is no dashboard to share, I have uploaded a PDF document with all the queries used in this video. You can find the link in the description. Enjoy! I don't know what about you, but when I get some new table to have acquaintance with in SQL Server Management Studio, I will always right-click on it and choose the option Select Top 1000 Rows. The same option is proposed to you by default when you open DAX editor in Power BI Desktop. Should I access some SQL table via console, I'd use a query like this: select asterisk from table. In DAX, the analog would be evaluate table. On going forward, you may like to check the set of values available in a specific column. In SQL, you can achieve this by using the keyword distinct. Pretty much the same in DAX, distinct function is there for you, but you can also use values. Sometimes it is also interesting to check some aggregated values like total number of entries in a table, or sum of a column, minimal and maximal values, average of a column. In SQL, there is a set of aggregate functions to help you. You can see them appearing on the screen right now. DAX is also pretty well equipped with those aggregate functions, but apart from the ordinary ones, count, sum, mean, max, and average, it has the analogs with X at the end, which accept the whole table as its first argument and the column to operate on as the second one. Comes in handy when you want to filter your sets prior to applying one of these functions. Initially, let's present the result as a table by using curly brackets which define table. We can also add parameter names to enhance the output. If we want to show the result as a row, we can use the row function. Logical, right? I guess the construction select from where in SQL is like letters A, B, and C in the English alphabet. In DAX, its analog is filter. I often use the operator like in SQL when working with text values. In DAX, we can use a contain string, for example. But note that the SQL and DAX queries are not fully identical and may return different results with other datasets. Let's get rid of those default commands for good. One of the frequent actions when we analyze data is to group figures by some dimension. In SQL, we have group by to deal with it. In DAX, we also have this group by without space between the words though, but I demonstrate here how to achieve the same result using summarize. As we have already seen, in SQL we can filter static columns with the help of where. When we get to filtering of calculated values, we must use another construction, having to be precise. In DAX, we can still use filter. To showcase what DAX editor is capable of, let me reformat my poorly formatted code with this option. Now you know it exists. For this one, I've cut the corner and typed everything beforehand. In SQL, when a query is complicated, we can use CT common table expressions or temporary tables to make it more readable and manageable. In DAX, we can use variables and assign temporary tables to them. In DAX editor, the best practice would be to define variables in the define section and then just provide a variable name to evaluate. In SQL, you can have a lot of fun with different types of joins. Inner join, for example. Let me add a new table with manually inputted values to highlight differences of this functionality in DAX. Now let me move this temporary table to the top and add a semicolon. And let's write a query which adds Russian names of the countries to the result and gets rid of those countries which we forgot intentionally to add to the table. In DAX, we can use the function NATURALINNERJOIN. Unlike SQL, it does not allow us to choose a column to perform this join and acts as it likes. If we try to perform such a join with our third table, the engine will reject because it differentiates the country field from the model and the column with the same name created manually. It's all about data lineage, and I won't get too deep here. You can Google for more if you like. If we propose to join the second and third tables, the engine won't budge and perform join on the country row column. DAX has an analog for left join called NATURALLEFTOUTERJOIN as well. No analog for right join, but you know how to swap right and left, right? And data lineage is to be taken into account here too. SQL, you can glue a couple of tables or more horizontally with the help of union all function, like this. In DAX, it's analog called union. In SQL, if you don't use the word all, you'll get the result without duplicates. To achieve the same in DAX, use the combination distinct plus union. Alright, it's almost it, but we have window functions as a dessert. For example, let's rank countries by sales for each year in our city. We can do it with the function called rank. To perform the same in DAX, let's add a new column. Let's create a variable where we remember the current year and then use this variable inside the RANKX function. DAX editor also allows to sort values. Let's use this option to match the SQL output. That's finally it, folks. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't keep it to yourself. Press the like button and subscribe if you are interested in other videos about Power BI and DAX. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. See you.